Bells. These money bags control our gameplay and have been the main mechanic in Animal Crossing since the beginning, which makes sense since this series is essentially a debt simulator. Life simulator. Bells are required to move the story along, expand your house, and buy clothes and furniture. Just like in real life, bells practically run everything. So what is the best way to farm them? There are a few ways to grind out those bells and get rich quick. Well, normal Animal Crossing gameplay quick anyway. An easy way to make money is one of the new mechanics in New Horizons, crafting.
Yay, crafting!
Oh, hi Vasco.
I do love DIY.
We'll get to that in a bit.
Oh yes.
One of the first items you can sell when you just start out is fruit. Your island will have one type of native fruit out of the 5 fruit available in the game. These are a good beginning item to sell. Native fruit only nets you 100 bells per fruit. It's not bad, but it's not the best either. One of the mystery islands you can find by using Nook Miles tickets will have your sister fruit. This is a non-native fruit to your home island that is available to you if you island hop and have enough Nook Miles tickets to find the island, that is. Your best course of action is to fill up your pockets with the sister fruit. Bring it back to your home island and plant an entire orchard of them. Each non-native fruit sells for a whopping 500 bells. It doesn't seem like a lot at first, but once you shake a ton of trees to collect fruit, an entire double expanded pocket full of non-native fruit will get you 200,000 bells. That's your second house loan completely paid off with the fruit you've grown yourself. If only real life worked like that. I want $200,000 for selling cherries. While you're on your mystery island, make sure to grab some coconuts. They only sell for 250 bells each, but they're worth your time if you have the extra pocket space. You should get your 4th type of fruit in your mailbox from your mom. She'll only give you 1, so you'll have to spend the time planting, growing, and planting again to make it worth your while. This type of fruit is also considered non-native and will sell for 500 bells per fruit. Pumpkins, which I've learned are not vegetables, thank you, are available to purchase from Nook's Cranny during the month of October, or from Leaf during the rest of the year. Pumpkins take 4 days to grow initially, like trees, then after picking the fruit for the first time, the plants will produce additional fruit in 3 days. Again, just like fruit trees. They come in 4 different colors, but regardless of the color, each pumpkin sells for 350 bells. Not quite as good as non-native fruit, but they only require 1 square of space to grow, whereas fruit trees require the 1 square for the tree and an empty space surrounding the tree. If you want to dive deeper into pumpkins, I've got a whole video for you. Long story short, they're definitely worth your time to plant, water, and grow. Another tree that can grant you a ton of bells is the money tree. Every day, there will be a gold spot shining on the ground. If you dig it up with your shovel, your character will receive 1,000 bells. After you dig up the money, the hole will shine like crazy. It's just begging for you to bury your money, and you should absolutely give in. Once you do, a money tree will begin to grow in its place. I like to dig them up and bring them to a new location, kind of makes it easier to find your money later. I don't know how many times I've run around my island because I forgot where I planted each money tree every day. Money trees are a good way to triple your money in 4 days. If you want to know specifics on how money trees actually work, there's a video in the iCard. But TLDR, if you have 10,000 bells to spare, plant 10,000 bells. If you have less than that available to just throw in the ground, only plant 100 bells. Separately, there is a chance to get 100 bells from regular trees around your island when you shake them. It's very time consuming, but if you're looking for resources, the bells can pop out and surprise you.
Did somebody say crafting resources?
Yes, I did.
Did you know that
No, not yet, Vasco.
Aw, man.
While running around your island, you'll find large rocks. You can hit these for crafting resources.
Crafting resources?
But one each day will give you money. Successfully hitting the rock 8 times will result in 16,100 bells popping out. Every time you hit a rock with your shovel, your character will be forced backwards, eventually far enough that you won't be able to reach the rock anymore. The best strategy is to dig 2 holes behind your character so that you're diagonal to the rock. Then just start mashing that A button quickly and hope for the best. Mash too slow and the rocks will stop producing items, which is a problem because the bigger bags of bells show up at the end. It might take a couple tries, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to get all 16,100 bells from the Money Rock every day. If you use a few Nook Mile tickets, you might find yourself stumbling across Money Rock Island. This island contains 6 rocks, all of which are like the singular Money Rock at your home island. Each rock nets you the full 16,100 bells if you mash A successfully. There's only a 5% chance of finding this island when you're mystery island hopping, so I wouldn't rely on it. But it's good to be aware that it exists if you happen upon it. Next are fish, bugs, sea creatures, and fossils. Each of these can be donated to the museum, but if you've already donated them or just aren't interested in completing your museum, these are worth your time to collect and sell. There are 4 fossils that appear buried on your island every day. Find them, have them assessed, and then walk those things right on over to Nook's Cranny to sell these seemingly priceless old bones to 2 children who I'm sure know exactly what to do with these museum quality artifacts. Fish, bugs, and sea creatures change with the time of year and time of day. Keep an eye out for the rare ones. Some fish can sell for up to 15,000 bells. That's a pretty good fishing trip. Of course, those are hard to find, but a pocket full of common fish can still be worth a decent amount. The bugs are very similar, with the most expensive coming in at 12,000 bells. Go ahead and buy yourself a wetsuit and get diving to find sea creatures that, again, can hit the 15,000 bell mark. If you're all done with your daily money tree, money rock, and sold all your fruit, fishing, bug catching, and diving are your ways of making more bells throughout the day. Yes, Vasco?
You can use manila clams to craft bait and catch fish quicker. Throw it right in the water without having to search the seas for your next catch.
Yes, crafting.
Finally, stonks. Turnips will make you a ton of money. If you're lucky, and Timmy and Tommy are nice to you anyway. You can purchase turnips from 5 a.m. to noon every Sunday morning. The buy price changes each week, but ranges anywhere from 90 bells to 110 bells. The sell prices? Well, those can be anywhere from way the heck less than you paid to 600% of what you paid for your turnips for the week. This is how I got my 33 million bells. Please don't mind that it's 32 million. When I wrote the script, it was 33. And where Animal Crossing friends can help out a lot. Everyone's island will have one of 4 patterns: large spike, small spike, fluctuating, and decreasing. Large spike is the pattern that everyone wants. It's when the good prices appear. You can make buckets of bells. If you want a complete, comprehensive guide on how the turnip market really works, there's another video in the iCard. It's a lot to explain, but it's all broken down there.
What's your favorite way to make bells?
Crafting.
Did you know that you can make a boatload by crafting? Go check out Vasko's video. If you're sick of catching bass, he's got some other ways to make that money using the seamlessly useless materials around your island. I'll see you over there. Bye!
You have a lot of samples of me saying the word crafting, and I'm so sorry.